Good morning. We are on the road today again. We're going to be on the road quite a bit today because we are headed to Kaale and Dingle, and the road trips there is mostly just
Kaale Ring of Fire.
Kaale Ring of Fire, mostly just views from the car. We'll be getting out and looking at some ring forts and things like that. If you have no idea what a ring fort is, stay tuned.
You'll know by the end of this day.
Yes. It should be a really nice day, a little bit less walking, a little bit less trudging up hills, but a lot of fun. So stick with us.
And if we don't get rained out, we'll be all right if we do. So,
I know where the umbrellas are.
yeah, we know where the umbrellas are.
Yeah, it's looking a little gray today, but we will not worry about it.
Have a good day. We will.
I think these are 4,000 years old, something like that. And we were reading the little sign back there. A chieftain and his small group family, extended family, people who live here, kept all their stuff inside. Watch where you're walking? Yeah. The sheep have been through here too. Either that or really big rabbits. I'm gonna walk in the grass.
Oh, it's not much better.
Yeah. So they didn't have wooden gates or doors or moats or bridges to pull up. But what they did, the entryway, looks like they had metal gates. No. The entryway was very narrow. And so, you know, it's very easy to defend right here. They also have another one over here. And so you see, you can take the steps up the walk on the ring wall. It's no mortar, it's all stacked stone construction.
Wow.
They built that with just those flat stones you and I were talking about.
Yeah,
And,
it's really cool.
you know, I doubt if you'll want to climb up here, but you climb up.
Yeah, I think
From
I'll
there, it
make a hard
zigzags up,
pass
and
on
you've got
this.
access to the top. From there, you can throw rocks and spears and whatever at the people that are trying to get your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a storehouse down there.
Oh, that's really cool. So they build houses and stuff in here and have their animals and everything in here?
That I don't know. I don't know. They probably did. A good archaeologist could tell you that. I'd imagine, yeah, you know, you got this nice space in here. You put up structures and stuff. I don't know. Archaeologists might have dug through here and looked for, you know, the remains of hosts that have long since rotted off 4,000 years ago.
Yeah.
But that was their main defense, was just they had that very little narrow entrance. I've seen some of them where it's even skinnier than that. You have to, it's got a wide shelf-like entrance, but to walk through there, you almost have to turn sideways and scoot through like that. Once again, if you're an attacking group of people, it limits you to one person at a time. You're very vulnerable when you're turned sideways. You know, you can fight a little bit, but
Yeah.
they can just jab you all day long,
Wow.
make it hard to enter.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah. We've crawled in those places before, but I don't feel like it today.
It looks a little wet and muddy.
Yeah.
That's
But-
where they'd store their food and stuff in there.
I store their food, hide, you know, sleep in there maybe. But yeah, you can see how you just got those steps that you can gain access to the upper
Yeah.
ramparts for the fence. And if you think about it, you know, why a circle? You can enclose the most area inside with the least amount of material,
Yeah.
the least amount of work by having a perfect circle like this.
Huh.
Yeah,
That is pretty cool.
yeah. This is kind of the start of all the castles.
This castle's
Yeah. I
well,
don't know, did they have bows and arrows 4,000 years ago?
maybe.
Possibly.
A little before my time.
Yeah,
Just a little.
just a little. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I have read about archaeological digs where they come to a site like this and they, you know, dig down 3 or 4 inches and they find the, you know, posts that used to be, you know, the rotted out, not petrified, but decomposed posts
Yeah.
of where the wood buildings used to be, and they try and reconstruct what they had from the footprint of it.
Huh.
Yeah, I bet you're right. I bet they did have all kinds of buildings and stuff in
Yeah.
here. Why wouldn't you?
Well, I was just reading in that sign a little bit down there, and they says the chieftain and his family and families would all live inside here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back in the day when people would want to come along and take your stuff if you didn't have it well
Yeah.
protected.
Yeah.
Look at you up there.
Don't fall. Please don't fall.
Oh my gosh. I gotta get a picture of that. It's a long ways down. You can see how the ground drops off over there, Linda.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's a long ways down.
Yeah. Boy, it would be. Yeah.
They picked a good spot up here.
Yeah. You see a long way. Look, you can clear out to the ocean there.
There's some other ones we'll see kind of like this, but this is one of the nicest, biggest.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go right down to the ocean there and catch fish.
Yeah.
It's very green. So we've been looking for a restroom for quite some time. And we've stumbled upon this place. So let's hope that there's a place.
Accommodations.
It's looking like there might be some parties. Score.
Hey lady, big smiles.
Houses down there. It's very cold and windy.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
What do you think?
It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Very hardy, independent people. Fishermen, sheepherds.
This is the B&B for tonight. Close the door so nobody on the sidewalk comes in, but you go through this hallway, go through this hallway, and you can see the little cafe here as we go by. And then we go up these steps. And then up these steps through this doorway. And here's our little apartment. There's a bathroom, shower. Looks like a little fridge. And there's Mama. There's 2 beds. There's Mom again. And there's this bedroom. And that's it. That's it.
I turned my heater on. Do you want yours on?
Hey, we finally made it to Dingle. It was quite the drive today.
Yeah, we saw a lot of beautiful scenery. Hundreds of sheep out in the most beautiful pastures you've ever seen.
I tried to get some video of it, but we'll see how it turns out when I go to edit this. But we had quite the adventure getting into our B&B here in Dingle as well. The place where it was supposed to be had closed due to unforeseen circumstances, and we were a little worried about getting in, but we did get in. Now we're just walking around Dingle to see what we can see and see where we can eat. A lot of places here are closed on Sunday and Monday, which we didn't know. So hopefully we can find some place to eat, but we'll see what happens. We'll keep you posted. We tried to eat at this place, but there was a rude lady behind the counter and she said we couldn't eat there. So we had to go somewhere else. Yay for the fish truck!
Yay for Dingle food trucks.
It saved the night.
It did indeed. We are fat and happy now.
Hey, we got into our Airbnb this evening and
we're just lounging here
we're
on
just
the bed.
lounging on the bed. We went out for a little while and was looking around at some shops in Dingle, and we tried to get some dinner.
Everybody's closed on Mondays.
Everybody's closed, and it's like Dingle just kind of closes up on Mondays, which is weird, but we did find one little fish place. It's called the Fish Box, and we went in there. There was quite the line. We got up to the desk, and the woman just looked at me sternly and said, "We are full up, and we are not going to take any more people for the rest of the evening." And she was so rude, and we're just like,
Okay then.
all right. So we left, and then we were just kind of standing out on the front of the sidewalk going, what do we do now? And some other people came out and says, they're going to take us in an hour and a half. And some other people came out, yeah, an hour and a half is what we got too. And it was like, she wouldn't even take us. So we wandered around down by the wharf, and we found a food truck and
Got really good fish and chips.
we did get really good fish and chips, and we came up to our room and ate them.
Yeah, they were really good.
So that was kind of our adventure for tonight.
Yeah. And it's been raining hard, so we're glad we're here where it's warm and dry.
Yeah, we're gonna go out and hear some music tonight, but then we decided we wouldn't because it's raining and it's cold. So here we are. We're just going to tuck in for the evening and call it a day. Tomorrow we are going to do Stague, which is kind of the coastal drive around the Dingle Peninsula, and scout out what there is to see around there. And it's just a beautiful drive.
Hopefully I can get some better photography. I tried really hard to get some photography as we drove along. It was a little frustrating.
But it was an absolutely gorgeous drive, and we just
was very
the
pretty.
countryside is just beautiful here. We really had a good drive around the way.
Yeah.
It was just amazing. Yeah.
Saw a lot of sheep.
A lot of sheep and a lot of little baby sheep. They're just all having baby sheeps right now, and
Yeah.
it was really fun to see them.
It's lambing time.
Lambing time, yeah.
So we will call it a night and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.